Good morning, morning announcement team.
Good morning, Mrs. Dandre, and good morning, Saints. I'm Emily Quid, and here are your morning announcements.
Today is Tuesday, October 20th. The St. Charles East Weather Station is reporting a high today of 53 and a low of 42. It's an odd day today. Shout out to the following teams for powerful results over the weekend. Congratulations to girls tennis, sectional champs, way to go. Congratulations to cross country, both girls and boys cross country are Duquesne Conference champs. We are so proud. Go Saints.
Hey Saints, college reps are ready to talk to you virtually. Check out the links in the orange and black bulletin and in the CCR update.
Attention Spanish National Honor Society members. Cards for the nursing home and sailors must be dropped off at the drop-off box inside of door 1 by Friday, October 30th. Do not put the cards for the nursing home in an envelope. The cards for sailors must be put in an unsealed envelope and labeled exactly as directed on the October 6 meeting slides. Take a picture of the cards and submit on the Google Classroom assignment to receive service hours.
Speaking of door number 1, if your teacher has told you to pick up materials for any of your classes, or you received an email from Mrs. Kobler last week, the materials will be ready for pickup every day this week and next until 5 p.m. at door number 1, the meet and greet window.
Hey Saints, how are your first quarter grades? Need peer tutoring? Science National Honor Society is offering peer tutoring on Tuesdays from 2:45 to 3:30 p.m. Math National Honor Society is offering peer tutoring on Thursdays from 5 to 5:45 p.m. See the flyers in the orange and black bulletin for more information.
Attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Are you passionate about social studies? Do you want to make a difference in your community through tutoring, volunteer opportunities, and more? Then apply for the Social Studies National Honor Society. Meetings are on the fourth Friday of every month. Contact Mr. Curry or Catherine Rita for an application. Applications are due Friday, October 30th to Mr. Curry, either in person or online.
Miss Dandre wanted to remind you that you can join a club here at East. Visit our Google site featuring all the clubs. Some meetings are in person, and some meetings are remote, and some are doing both. Consider joining Mock Trial, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, GSA, DECA, or Gamers. It's time to join a club.
Educators Rising members, our next official club meeting is today from 2:40 to 3:15 p.m. At this time, we've established our vision, United in Success. Why? It takes collaboration with teachers, classmates, counselors, parents, friends, siblings, and more to learn and grow at our best. Educator Rising meets today. Join us with the code S3WIRCH.
Creative Writing Club will have a virtual meeting today from 2:40 to 3:30. Join our Google Classroom using the code LR7XB26 to access the Meet link. See you there.
Join us for Art Club today from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Use the Google Classroom code VVMMJ6T to register as a member. Then gather with us in our Art Club meet to make shrunken apple heads. You'll need 1 or more apples and a carving knife.
Check out the speech and acting team today. We meet every Tuesday 15 minutes after the school day ends. No experience necessary. See the flyer in the orange and black for more information.
Eco-Minded Meeting is today after school via Google Meet. Use the code ECOMSTCE to join. New members welcome.
DECA will be meeting virtually on Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. We will have officer elections and your vote counts. Join us at Google Meet using the nickname STCE DECA.
Mock Trial will meet on Thursday, both in person and virtually. We will be meeting in room B200B from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. For those attending in person, please enter at door number 1. You will be required to complete and show your self-certification, have a temperature check, wear a mask, and practice social distancing. Virtual attendees need to go to Google Meet and enter the nickname STC Mock.
Interested in learning about the Club Fellowship of Christian Athletes this year? You do not need to identify as a Christian or an athlete to attend. Join us for our FCA launch event on Thursday in the Little Theater from 3 to 5 p.m. We will talk about the club and get some fun social distance style games of bags and Frizzknock by going outside. Due to COVID restrictions, you must register for this event. Interested in attending or want more information? Please email Miss Natalie Moore.
At the end of our announcements today, stay tuned for a short video to welcome you into second quarter. Whether you are fully remote or in person for A or for B days, stay strong, Saints, and do your best.
The mission of St. Charles East High School is to meet the needs of all students and develop caring, responsible, lifelong learners. Have a terrific Tuesday.
Going into second quarter, our school is moving to a hybrid learning environment. Many things are changing, but our students and staff here at East want you to succeed. So here are some tips and advice on how to manage school and finish out the semester strong.
Hey everyone, Ms. Zakis here. I just wanted to share a few quick tips to take care of yourself during e-learning. My first tip is to take advantage of your breaks during the day. So when you aren't in class, get up, stretch, move around. I find that when I take care of myself better physically, I feel better and more energized mentally. My second tip is to find some off-screen hobbies. I personally have been reading a ton, doing puzzles, trying to find ways that I can spend my time without, staring at a screen for any longer than I absolutely have to. And number 3 is to still make sure that you're finding ways to connect with people. That socialization isn't built into the day anymore, so I encourage you guys to call a friend, actually talk on the phone. I know that sounds so antiquated. Set up a time to go for a walk or a bike ride, but just make sure you stay connected with those you love.
A good tip for e-learning is using office hours, because a lot of teachers are super awesome and have office hours before their class. So if you have a test that day or you have questions about the homework, it's usually a small group of kids or maybe even you, and you can get all your questions answered. And you don't have to get up, get ready, and drive anywhere. All you have to do is hop on a little bit before your class.
Here's my words of advice for surviving remote learning for students. So I have 2 things. It's 2 words: communicate and advocate. Under communicate, make sure students, you're asking a lot of questions. Use those office hours if you need more help. And if your teacher's using Schoology, make sure Schoology and your Google account are communicating with each other. It makes it a lot easier. And then under advocate, watch your assignments. Make sure you're checking in with Hack that you have all your assignments that you submitted or handed in accounted for. And if they're not, talk to your teacher right away.
Hi, my name is Neva Varutsos. I'm a senior here. My advice for e-learning would be to make sure you're sitting in a quiet space where nobody's going to bug you while you're in your classes. Make sure that you're sitting somewhere where the Wi-Fi is good. I sit right next to my booster so that way my Wi-Fi doesn't drop out while I'm in class. Always make sure that your Chromebook is charged. And I would keep track of all of your assignments in a planner. That way you don't miss any due dates and you get everything done on time.
Hi, my name is Mr. Bernacki. I have 2 pieces of advice for students to maybe find more success in the e-learning platform. First would be that organization is key. I think we're all inundated with emails and this and that. So it's very easy to get lost. So keeping your planner, keeping a digital calendar, all that really helps just in the grand scheme of keeping all your ducks in a row. My second piece of advice would be just to make sure your teachers know who you are. I think being present is key. And obviously, like if we're in the classroom, as a teacher, I can see everybody who's out there. But now people are little thumbnail on the screen, and while it is more difficult to develop a relationship that way, it's not impossible. What makes it harder though is if a teacher is like staring at an icon the whole time or staring at your ceiling fan, it becomes really hard to get to know who the student is, which then takes away from being able to build a relationship between teacher and student, and also to develop a community as a class. So that's my advice.
There are a couple things that I would suggest to make your COVID learning experience so much easier and organized. Whether you are doing remote learning or hybrid learning, any of these tips can definitely help you. The first thing that I would suggest doing is to stay updated with the calendars that the school is putting out. There's so much information in those calendars, especially during the month of October. It can update you on what classes you have that day, whether you're in person or at school, if that's the model that you're choosing, what days are PSAT testing, what days we have off. There's so much information in those calendars, and it is so important to stay updated with all of it. The second tip that I have is to try your best to create relationships with your teachers and reach out to them if you need any help during COVID. Or in general, I know it can be difficult to form relationships with your teacher over a computer, but it definitely is possible. And if you need help along the line, it'll make getting that help so much easier. And then the last thing I have is just to stay healthy and stay safe. Wear a mask when you need to, stay 6 feet apart when you need to, especially with flu season coming up. We all want to be as safe and healthy as we can, drink a lot of water, just do anything that's going to be good for you. And those are the tips that I have.
Hello. Tips and advice for online learning. It provides all kinds of new opportunities for learning, such as laying in bed and learning, being on a couch and learning, having your cat and dog with you to learn. It does afford you those luxuries, so take advantage of them. If a teddy bear is what helps you get through it, have your teddy bear with you for the lesson. And embrace the opportunities to learn in a different way. And that's it. I hope your e-learning is going as well as it possibly can. And thank you.